Hey everybody, wanted to do a molt update. This is the Grammostola pulchra. This is Norman. We're going to make sure in the molt here that we are still Norman and not Norma. It would be nice if it was Norma, but last molt there wasn't really much of anything that led me to believe that we have a female here. That's why I got the second one, just to be sure. Must have molted last night. Just saw it when I was doing a watering here about 10 minutes ago, and I seen them out stretched out through the plastic, and I was like, ooh, look how it's all beautiful and black. But I'm gonna do the molt just to make sure, but I thought I'd get this one as a quick update. Here is his molt, and we're going to pin it down and see what we get. If I can see something through it or not, I'll try at least take a picture or two of the molt and on the styrofoam there so you guys can see. Okay, so here's Norman's molt. He's definitely a male. There's no name change gonna happen here. We definitely have a male. He didn't gain much size. Probably 3 inches. As you saw in the video, he's not extremely big, so we've got some good time with him. And he's been a good spider up to this point. He does fast for a while before molt, but after molts and when he recovers, he's a pretty good eater. A few other things. There's a whole bunch of little 1/4-inch crickets that I got from rainbow mealworms, and then I got a 250 dermisted beetles. I'm going to try and raise these and breed them. And then I'm going to put these in with the roaches, some of them to help keep the roach bins clean. You could also put them in with your crickets. They'll eat anything dead, so I'm going to, the crickets that do die before I get to feed them, or roaches or anything else like that, then at least I have something to do with them now. I can throw them in with these guys and they'll eat them up. So I got to get those guys. I got to figure out what to put them in. I was going to put them all with the roaches, but I think there's too many of them. So there's 250 in here. We'll probably put like 40 or 50 in each. Probably 40 or 50 with the red runners and like 20 or so with the dubia roaches. So at least they'll keep everything clean in there. I won't have to clean it as often because they eat everything that's dead. So yeah, so we'll do some more updates here soon to add on to this. I also got in, hold on. We also got in 250 of the super worms and 250 of the regular mealworms. They're going to get fed this weekend. You can feed them with carrots. I haven't tried celery with them yet, and I may try that, but it seems like potatoes and carrots are the best options for them. Don't put too much in there, because if you use the oatmeal, or the oats for bedding, it will mold pretty quickly. So you can try and put it on something, plastic or whatever, and they'll come up and eat it, but I generally just put it right on top. Carrots seem to be better because they don't hold that moisture content that potatoes do, and as the potatoes are in there, they evaporate, the moisture is evaporating out of them, and it gets pulled down inside the oats. So I've had a few colonies of these I've had to ditch because they just got so molded up, and then you can see how the crass just goes down to the bottom there. So yeah, I should have enough feeders for the geckos, and because these things will just turn into beetles, and we'll just throw the beetles into another container and let them rebreed over the winter. That's what I did last winter. I didn't breed them this summer. I fed the geckos mostly crickets this summer, so yeah, we'll breed these as the summer goes on, and we'll have babies, and then we'll have more, and we'll just go on. If I had more room, if I had a shed outside that I could keep warm, I would have big bins of these things and just breed thousands of them, because they're such, you could use them in so many different things. We have friends that have chickens, they'll eat them, and the frogs will eat them. The geckos will eat them. Everything eats these things. Even my daughter's rats will eat them if you give them to them. So, yeah, these are a little bit more tricky. They take a lot more time. You have to separate the Mario worms. They won't pupate when they're together. So you have to actually take them and separate them. Then they'll pupate into the beetle, and then you put the beetles together, and then they'll lay eggs, and then have the, I don't know if they lay eggs or if they, yeah, I think they do lay eggs, right? They're not live yet. No, I think they lay eggs, yeah. They lay little tiny eggs, and they turn into little baby Mario worms, and then they grow up to be big Mario worms. So, okay, well, I'll see if I add some other stuff on the end of this. Maybe we'll throw a couple quick feedings on here, and talk to you guys soon. Here's my female Neoholothelli Insei, molted, 2 weeks ago. I'm going to try and feed her today. See if maybe, oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. She's definitely a murderer. We need to get her side wet over here. I always keep this side with her water dish damp. And then I'll spray down this little area right here. I haven't done it now since I rehoused her. I don't want to say rehoused her because I took her out and then redid it. She's webbed up some, but not much. I gave her more substrate than she had before, so she can dig if she wants to. She just sits on top, so she'll build some more web. I'm sure she will now because she's eating, so she'll probably get some more webbing going, but I just want to add this in with the update, and we'll probably do another 1 or 2 quick feedings, put on at the end, and so we'll see on the next one. We're going to try and feed the Chilobrachys huahini. Oh yeah, oh, we're getting some good takedowns today. The Neoholothelli Insei is a mature female named Nagaina, and the Chilobrachys huahini here I named Twisty after the clown in American Horror Story. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more, and then 1 more molt update. I did put the Heterothelli villicella down. Had to euthanize her. I wanted to get her out of the enclosure, and she just like rolled like a ball. She was just like rolling around everywhere. It was just terrible to watch. So, yeah, let's see who else we could feed. I'd like to get rid of these last few crickets. Okay, here is the crazy, insane Lasiodora parahabana. Let's see if she actually will hunt for it or wait for it to come to her. I say her loosely. Unconfirmed. We have 3 more crickets, so we'll get 3 more tarantulas fed, and then we'll do the, I'll give you a quick update of the Neoholothelli Insei communal, and another tarantula that molted that we were looking forward to. It didn't turn out to be in my favor. I'm thinking about getting a Lasiodora Kluge. Tell me what you guys think, if any of you have them. I don't see them very often. There we go. But they are kind of intriguing to me, so I'm considering that. If I do, it would be that and probably 1 other spider in an order would be the last things coming in this year. If so, it probably wouldn't be till mid-November. Okay, so that's Belva, Lasiodora Parahabana, salmon pink bird eater. Okay, here is the cell block E, the Neoholothellia ense. There are only 4 left. There was no cannibalism. 2 of them just perished. They were the 2 smallest of the 6. So let me try and hold them with my left hand. I just can't do that. So there's 2. The other ones are probably, there's 1 right there, and the other one likes to tuck himself. It's right there. Actually looks like it may have molted. I'll have to investigate. Hold on a second. No molt, just the way I was looking at it. Looked like it molted through the plastic, but that's where this one hangs out for the most part. We did find the one that was perished was in this corner, and the other one was with this one here underneath. I don't know, they just curled up, and that's how I found them. Today's going to be spray down day for them. They don't like it. They don't like the spray down day at all. And then we're going to go ahead and put a water dish here in the corner now that they're somewhat established where they're going to be. Not a ton of webbing, but enough for little guys, I guess. There's more webbing, which you really can tell. But so hopefully these 4 will prosper. And then I decided to name the Monocentropas balfouri communal the 4 horsemen. But I've only seen 3 of the 4 horsemen. The other one's deep down inside, I think. It does look like another one molted. So maybe we'll try and see. Well, I'll get them down now and see if we can see them. One's been hanging up on top, and 2 are still in behind, and one's deep down inside. You could see his feet, just can't see it moving. Let me get him down. Okay, if we focus, there's 2 of the 4. The one there on the right is the one that looks like it molted recently. The one on the left looks like it's probably coming near a molt due to the abdomen size. I'd like to see it turned over the other way so we could get a better look at it, but it's not being cooperative. One of the other ones, you can see right there. There's the little bugger right there. And, oh, there's number 4. So they're all there. Now we're probably going to try and feed these guys again tonight. I'm trying every 4-day, either with little tiny nymph roaches, which will probably be what I feed them today, or the little tiny crickets. And I did get all those little tiny 1/4-inch crickets in there, so I might use those today and see. So yeah, so they're all there, doing good. Again, we got 1 more molt update and 3 more crickets that need to be fed off. So I got to run the kids to the homecoming football game and then make a quick Walmart stop for some stuff at work, and then I'll be back to finish up the video and get it uploaded. Okay, so let's try and get Saku out. Poecilotheria metallica. Well, maybe we won't get Saku out. Saku did not waste any time jumping on the cricket. It's a female Poecilotheria metallica. Let's see the nice blue ventral femurs, the yellow bands on the is it the tibia or the, yeah, it's below the patella. There's the alien face. Okay, well, we got 2 more crickets to feed. Let's see who we can get. Well, let's try the Caribbean reverse color. The cricket was kind of a no-go. We're going to put a worm here. Let's see if he'll come out for that. Come on, Devin. There's the worm. he's coming. There he comes. There he goes. Under his tunnel. We'll get a side shot of him. Cricket is, I can't even find it in there. I'll find it eventually. There he is. Come on, focus for me. I just do not see hooks. I should. I'm trying to get a good... Let me see if I can light it with this. Maybe we could see a little bit better. No, there's definitely a bulleye there. So he is mature. I just don't... I'm surprised I don't see hooks. It's a shame. So I'm going to have to get him off to Keith. I'll have to give Keith a shout and see if we can't get him mailed out next week. Okay, one more cricket. I think we'll try the Poecilotheria rufilata. Okay, I changed my mind on the rufilata. We're going to try my female Sapusca, which is actually the Poecilotheria species Highland. She's kind of wishy-washy with her eating habits. Back down, and we'll just kind of keep an eye out for the cricket to come around. Eventually it will. I really want to put her into an acrylic tall just because she's just such a phenomenal looking spider. I do have something, like I said, it's almost done. I just have to do some minor odds and end things to it. Like glue the hasp on, get the hinges glued on also. And she's moving. Oh, look at her. Maybe she's hungry. The cricket's coming. I don't get to see her eat very often. She's very secluded and secretive about her eating habits. Look at her patterning. If you could actually see the blacks and there's little bits of reds in the cream. Looks like the setae is like a reddish color, but there's the light colored carapace. For the Poecilotheria sapusca lowland, the carapace is dark colored. That's, again, to the best of my knowledge, I don't own a lowland. I wouldn't mind actually having a lowland now that, you know, the Vittata's gone. Here comes the crickets coming around here. I wouldn't mind thinking about picking up a lowland. Lowlands get bigger than the highlands do. The thing I like about her is her temperature variance. She likes it cooler. I think I've mentioned this before. She will thrive a little bit more. I wished I should have cleaned off that little poop spot there, but cricket is right here, making its way over. Oh yeah. Maybe we will possibly get her to come around here where we could see her a little bit better. That would be nice, huh? Well, I know you want that cricket. You're sure acting like you do. I think the people would love to see you, like right here. Oh, here she comes. Now I had her, I don't want to move it because I'm afraid if I move the camera off of her, that's when she'll attack the cricket. And it'll make me mad because you guys have not seen her attack food yet. I don't think it's going to be too much longer. Come on, cricket. We're moseying on over. This species is definitely my favorite pokey. And she knows it's there. I'm happy that she's actually... There she goes. Oh yeah, look at her. Okay, well, that's going to conclude. Oh no, I gotta show you guys the one more molt. Sorry, actually, there's three. I don't know if I showed you guys. I think I did. I think I showed you the Sazemays, didn't I? I'll show you the larger Sazemay and how it's darkened up now that it's a few days past the molt, and then the last spider that molted. I'm gonna get some pictures of her real quick while she's out here. Okay, so it's not the best angle. She's not in the best place, but this is kind of what they look like. They get that beautiful round red rump with the dark coloring underneath it, and they get the blue hues. She's not quite at that blue level yet, but next few molts and she'll start to blue out. I'm pretty sure this one's a female. The molt wasn't sexable, unfortunately. I'm shaking, sorry. I try and turn her so we can get a better shot. Kind of turn this maybe. There she is. She'll be ready to eat probably in another 2 or 3 days. At this size, it takes about 5 days roughly before you should really try and feed them. Again, if you could see the fangs and see that they're black, generally you could feed them, but I do try to like to wait a few extra days, just for the fact of, whatever is going on inside also needs to finish doing whatever it's doing inside too. So I don't want to try and force it into something that doesn't want to do, like trying to eat or defend itself when it's not really ready. So I do want to put this into one of the clear acrylics. This is definitely a spider that needs to be shown off in an acrylic enclosure. So we'll definitely get her moved. So I'm going to get some pictures of her real quick, and then the last spider that molted. So we're going to, I'm not putting my fingers in here, but you guys can see, there he is. This is the Brachypelma albopilosum nicaraguan. See how fuzzy he is. Look at that. He's a boy. So my friend Pam's probably going to be happy, even though it's going to take him a while. He's still small. Still only around the 2 3/4, 3 inch mark, if that. So hopefully we'll be able to see him out in a few days. He molted probably 7 days ago, so he'll be ready to eat in a day or two. So hopefully we'll get him on video. He was in pre-molt for a while. I'm not going to say he wasn't, but he only skipped 2 times of me trying to feed him. So basically, roughly about 27 to 30 day period of when I last fed him to when he molted. So this size, I try to feed every 10 to 14 days. That 1.5 to 3 inch mark. I try to feed once every 2 weeks. I don't feed more than one prey item generally. Sometimes I will add an extra worm in there if it's after a molt, or extra cricket if they're small. But he'll be ready, like I said, in another 4 or 5 days, and then we'll give him a nice big fat Mario worm. And well, that's about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the updates and the few feedings. And we'll look forward to I'm going to do a complete M. balfouri communal update video, and the Neoholothelli Insei communal update video the end of next week. And I'll feed today. I don't want to feed these on camera because they're just too hard to do, so I'll feed those. The Enseis ate yesterday, little fruitless flight fries. Flightless fruit flies. Again, try saying that a few times fast. So they fed yesterday. I'm going to try to feed the Balfouris those small crickets today. If I get any good footage, I'll add it into the update video. But yeah, so okay, that sounds like we're going to wrap this up today, and have a great start to your weekend, and root for those Yankees to win tonight. I'm a diehard Yankees fan, been all my life, so I'm really, really tickled to see them doing so well in the playoffs, especially probably a year or two earlier than they were supposed to. So again, if you liked the video, please thumbs up, give me a comment. I see a lot of new subscribers. Thank you guys for checking out my videos and subscribing. I hope that the content's good, and hope I can give you guys some more good stuff in the future. Look for the new video camera in the next week and a half to 2 weeks. I got my eye on one. I just have to do a little bit of research to make sure that it's going to be viable for what I want to use it for. So talk to you guys later. Have a great day.